Hello, everyone, and welcome to Emma English Channel. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Hi everyone. Whether you're learning English for school, work, travel, or everyday conversations, you've come to the right place.
In today's episode, we're going to learn how to talk about the FIFA World Cup 2026 in English. We'll teach you useful vocabulary, natural expressions, common questions, and real-life conversations that you can use when talking with friends, classmates, or football fans from around the world.
That's right. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel much more confident discussing football matches, your favorite teams, exciting goals, famous players, and your predictions, all in clear, natural English.
So grab a notebook, listen carefully, and don't forget to repeat the sentences with us. Speaking out loud is one of the best ways to improve your English fluency and pronunciation.
If you're ready to improve your English while talking about one of the world's biggest sporting events, let's get started.
Before we begin, please support Emma English Channel by giving this video a thumbs up.
Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest English lessons.
Leave a comment below and tell us which team you're supporting in the FIFA World Cup 2026.
And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who want to learn English in a fun and practical way.
Now, let's begin today's lesson.
Let's get started.
Hi, Tom. Did you watch the FIFA World Cup 2026 match yesterday?
Yes, I did. It was one of the most exciting matches I've seen this year. The players showed incredible skill. The fans created an amazing atmosphere, and every minute of the game kept me entertained.
That's wonderful. Today, we're going to learn how to talk about the FIFA World Cup 2026 in English naturally. Football is one of the most popular topics in the world, so knowing how to discuss it in English can help you communicate confidently with people from many different countries.
Absolutely. Whether you're talking with friends, classmates, colleagues, or other football fans online, these English expressions will help you sound more fluent and natural. They are simple, useful, and easy to remember.
Let's begin with a common question. You can ask, "Did you watch the World Cup match?" This is a great conversation starter because almost every football fan enjoys talking about recent matches.
Another excellent question is, which team are you supporting? People love sharing their favorite teams, and this question keeps the conversation friendly and interesting.
You can also ask, "Who do you think will win the World Cup?" This invites opinions and predictions, making the conversation longer and more enjoyable.
When someone asks about your favorite team, you can reply, "I'm supporting Brazil," "I'm cheering for England," or "I'm a fan of Argentina." These are all natural expressions that English speakers use regularly.
Instead of simply saying, "I like this team," you can sound more fluent by saying, "I'm rooting for this team." This expression is very common in sports conversations and shows your support enthusiastically.
Here's another useful sentence. My favorite player has been outstanding throughout the tournament. You can also say, he's playing with great confidence. Or, she's having an excellent tournament.
If you want to describe the match itself, you can say, "The atmosphere in the stadium was amazing." This expression talks about the excitement, energy, and emotions of everyone watching the game.
You can also say, the fans were incredible and full of energy. Supporters often sing, cheer, wave flags, and celebrate together, creating an unforgettable experience.
Another useful sentence is, "The match was exciting from the first minute to the last." This tells people that the game was entertaining the entire time.
If the game was very competitive, you can say, both teams played exceptionally well. This is a respectful way to praise both sides, even if one team eventually loses.
You can also ask your friends, "What was your favorite moment in the match?" This encourages them to share their thoughts and keeps the conversation flowing naturally.
Finally, remember that speaking confidently is more important than speaking perfectly. Practice these expressions whenever you watch a football match, and you'll become more comfortable discussing the FIFA World Cup 2026 in English.
Exactly. The more you practice these football conversations, the more natural your English will become. Keep listening, keep speaking, and enjoy talking about the beautiful game with confidence.
One of the best ways to improve your English is by talking about real football matches. Whether you're watching the FIFA World Cup 2026 with friends or discussing the game online, using natural English expressions will help you communicate with confidence.
That's absolutely true, Tom. So, how would you describe a great football match in English?
I'd say it was an exciting game from start to finish. This sentence tells people that the match was entertaining during the entire 90 minutes and kept everyone interested until the final whistle.
That's a perfect sentence. It's simple, natural, and very common among English speakers.
If a player performs exceptionally well, you can say, he played brilliantly. You could also say, he was the best player on the pitch, or he made a huge difference for his team.
And if you're talking about a female football player, you can say, she gave an outstanding performance. You might also say, she showed excellent skill and confidence throughout the match.
When someone scores an amazing goal, you can naturally say, what a fantastic goal. Other useful expressions include, that was an incredible finish. What a powerful shot. Or, that goal was absolutely unforgettable.
Another useful expression is, that goal changed the entire match. Sometimes one goal completely changes the momentum of the game and gives one team much more confidence.
If the match is very close and both teams play well, you can say, both teams played equally well. You can also say, it was a closely contested match, or neither team gave up until the very end.
And if your favorite team wins, you might proudly say, they truly deserve the victory. Another natural sentence is, they worked hard and earned the win.
If your team loses, it's always good to remain respectful. You can simply say, they played well, but today wasn't their day. This expression shows good sportsmanship and respects the other team's performance.
That's a respectful way to talk about sports. Remember, football is about enjoying the game, appreciating great performances, and celebrating fair competition.
You can also ask your friends questions like, who was the best player in the match? Or, which goal impressed you the most? These questions help keep the conversation interesting and encourage others to share their opinions.
Another useful question is, which team surprised you the most? Everyone has different opinions, and discussing them is a great way to practice speaking English naturally.
You can even say, the goalkeeper made some incredible saves, or the defense was strong throughout the game. These expressions help you describe different parts of a football match more accurately.
As you continue watching the FIFA World Cup 2026, try using these expressions whenever you talk about a match. The more you practice, the more fluent and confident you'll become.
Exactly. Keep learning new vocabulary, practice speaking every day, and enjoy every exciting moment of the FIFA World Cup 2026 while improving your English at the same time.
Tom, one of the most enjoyable parts of watching the FIFA World Cup 2026 is sharing opinions with other football fans. Everyone has a favorite team, a favorite player, and different predictions about what might happen next. Learning how to express your opinions in English will make your conversations more interesting and natural.
Absolutely. A simple and useful expression is, in my opinion, this team has the strongest defense. This phrase clearly shows that you're sharing your personal view. You can also say, in my opinion, they're playing the best football in the tournament.
Another common expression is, I think they have an excellent chance of winning. This is perfect when you believe a team is performing well and has a good opportunity to become the champion.
If you're making a prediction, you can naturally say, I believe they'll reach the final. You might also say, I think they'll win the next match. Or, I'm confident they'll qualify for the next round.
Another useful sentence is, their teamwork has improved a lot. Football isn't only about individual talent. Strong teamwork, communication, and smart tactics often make the biggest difference during important matches.
Sometimes people have different opinions, and that's completely normal. If you disagree politely, you can say, "I understand your opinion, but I see it differently." This expression helps you stay respectful while sharing your own thoughts.
That's a wonderful expression for friendly discussions. You can also say, "That's an interesting point, but I have a different opinion." This keeps the conversation positive and enjoyable.
If you want to keep the conversation going, ask questions like, "Who has been your favorite player so far?" People usually enjoy talking about players who have scored great goals or delivered outstanding performances.
Another great question is, which match has impressed you the most? This encourages people to describe exciting moments, dramatic finishes, and unforgettable goals from the tournament.
You can also ask, which team has surprised you the most? Sometimes an underdog team performs much better than expected, making the tournament even more exciting.
If you want to praise a team, you can say, they've played with confidence throughout the competition. Another useful sentence is, their coach has done an excellent job preparing the team.
When talking about players, you could say, "He's been the most consistent player in the tournament." Or, "She's shown incredible determination in every match." These expressions sound natural and professional.
Remember, expressing your opinion doesn't mean everyone has to agree with you. Football is full of different ideas, and respectful conversations make the sport even more enjoyable.
Exactly. Listening carefully to other people's opinions is just as important as sharing your own. It's a great way to improve both your English listening and speaking skills.
The more you discuss matches, players, teams, and predictions in English, the more confident you'll become. Keep practicing these expressions every time you watch a FIFA World Cup 2026 match, and soon talking about football in English will feel completely natural.
As we continue learning English, it's important to practice the everyday expressions that football fans use during the FIFA World Cup 2026. These phrases will help you sound more natural and confident when you're talking with friends, classmates, co-workers, or football supporters from around the world.
That's a great idea, Tom. Before we finish today's lesson, let's practice some everyday football expressions that you can use in real conversations.
One popular sentence is, "The match kept me on the edge of my seat." This means the game was so exciting that you couldn't stop watching because you didn't know what would happen next.
Another useful expression is, "The referee made a difficult decision." Referees often have to make quick choices during important moments, and fans don't always agree with every decision.
You can also say, "The goalkeeper made an unbelievable save." This is a great way to praise a goalkeeper who stops a powerful shot and helps the team stay in the match.
Here's another natural sentence that Kawan. The crowd went wild after the winning goal. This expression describes the excitement and celebration of the supporters when their team scores at an important moment.
If someone asks whether you enjoyed the match, you can simply answer, "Yes, it was absolutely thrilling." You could also say, "I enjoyed every minute of it," or "It was full of excitement from beginning to end."
Another great response is, "It was one of the best matches I've watched in a long time." This tells people that the game was memorable and much more exciting than many other matches you've seen.
To keep the conversation going, ask questions like, "What's your favorite World Cup memory?" This encourages people to talk about unforgettable goals, dramatic matches, or emotional moments they've experienced while watching the tournament.
That's a wonderful conversation starter. You can also ask, which World Cup match will you always remember? Or, who is your all-time favorite football player? These questions make conversations longer and more enjoyable.
If you want to describe the atmosphere, you can say, "The stadium was full of energy," or "The fans created an unforgettable atmosphere." These expressions are common when talking about big international football matches.
You can also say, both teams gave their best until the final whistle. This is a respectful way to praise the effort of both sides, no matter who won the match.
Remember, football conversations are not only about scores and results. They're also about sharing excitement, respecting different opinions, and enjoying the beautiful game together. The more you use these everyday expressions, the more comfortable you'll become speaking English.
Exactly. Confidence comes from regular practice. Don't worry about making small mistakes. Every conversation is an opportunity to improve your vocabulary, pronunciation, and speaking skills.
Keep watching FIFA World Cup 2026 matches. Listen carefully to English commentators. Repeat useful phrases, and practice speaking whenever you can. Little by little, your English will become more fluent and natural.
That's the key to success. Keep practicing these everyday football expressions whenever you watch a FIFA World Cup 2026 match or chat with football fans in English. With consistent practice, you'll soon be able to join football conversations confidently and enjoy speaking English every day.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Emma English Channel. We hope you enjoyed today's lesson and learned how to talk about the FIFA World Cup 2026 in English with more confidence.
We hope the useful vocabulary, everyday expressions, and real-life conversations from today's episode help you speak English more naturally whenever you discuss football with friends, classmates, or fans from around the world.
Remember, the best way to improve your English is to practice a little every day. Listen, repeat, and use these expressions in your own conversations. The more you practice, the more fluent and confident you'll become.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really helps support Emma English Channel and allows us to create more English lessons for you.
Don't forget to subscribe to Emma English Channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest English learning podcasts and videos.
We'd also love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and tell us which team you're supporting in the FIFA World Cup 2026, or share your favorite World Cup moment.
And if you found this lesson helpful, please share this video with your friends, classmates, and family members who also want to improve their English.
Thank you again for spending your time with us today.
Take care, keep practicing your English, and we'll see you in the next lesson on Emma English Channel. Goodbye, everyone.